In part 1 and 2 of our 7-day adventure through southeast Arizona, we camp out among the stars in Picacho Peak, get chased by bees in Saguaro National Park,
Let's go.
and visit one of the oldest European structures in Arizona. Part 3 of this adventure kicks off with an incredible cave tour, a cosmic roadside attraction, Wild West gunfights, picturesque views, and Arizona's most quirky and colorful mining town. This place is 120 years old.
Hanging upside down.
Well, last night we were a little bit scared to try this.
Corned beef and egg bowl.
Can we use it before?
Yeah. Kicking off day 4 of the road trip through Arizona over at Kartchner Caverns State Park. Just got to the Kartchner Caverns, and unfortunately I cannot bring my phone, so I guess I'll just throw up some pictures of what to expect on this tour. Deep in the heart of southeastern Arizona lies a hidden wonder, Kartchner Caverns State Park. Discovered in 1974 by 2 curious cavers, this living limestone cave stayed a secret for years to protect its pristine beauty. The cavern tour lasted about an hour and a half and was unlike any other cave tour we've ever done before. Kartchner's caves are alive, with formations still growing drop by drop. You'll pass through airlocks and misters to protect this delicate ecosystem. Featuring Arizona's tallest cave column at 58 feet, or gasp at a 21-foot-long soda straw stalactite, so thin it looks like it could snap. These formations grow a mere 1/16 of an inch every century, sculpted by water seeping through limestone for over 200,000 years. Tours are $30 per person, and you can book these online ahead of time, which I highly recommend you do because tours sell out quickly, especially during the weekends. So when they first discovered it, the caverns, they went through an opening of this. This is how big their opening was. It's tiny. All right, guys, we are back from the cavern tour, which was really cool to see. We did the throne room one, which had a giant room of the big room. It's called the big room. There's 2 different types of tours. We did the big room. There's also the rotunda room. Between the 2, supposedly the big room was better, but you know, I think either way, you won't be let down by what you end up seeing. So I ended up grabbing a patch from there. The cave tour overall though was a great choice. It was a lot of fun. We've been on cave tours before, but nothing like this. They were very, very particular around not bringing phones, not being in a cave with the same shoes on. And with the cavern tours, we highly recommend it. It was a good time. Lots of different rocks, lots of different things to see in these caves. It's like a living, breathing ecosystem within those caves. So we learned a lot. Our guide was really cool. You actually had to take a little tram ride up into the mountains over here and get into the caves. And they did a really, really good job at maintaining it. But be sure to reserve your cave tours ahead of time because they do sell out very quickly. So we are now leaving the caverns and we're gonna go over to check out the thing. And to get to the thing, it's about a 30-minute drive. There's actually also a campground here at Kartchner Caverns, which is pretty cool. What is the thing? What are you? So we have made it to the thing. And I'm not gonna lie, it was not on our itinerary, but we kept seeing the billboards along the highway, and we were close enough after the caverns that we might as well go check it out. It was only a 30-minute drive, so we're gonna go see what this thing is all about now. Welcome to the Thing Museum, a roadside legend that's part gas station, part gift shop, and all mystery. For just $5, you're about to embark on a wild ride through a 12,000 square foot maze of extraterrestrial wonders. This isn't your average pit stop. The museum spins a cosmic tale. What if aliens visited Earth millions of years ago? So we got some aliens controlling the dinosaurs. Picture dinosaurs under alien command, UFOs shaping ancient empires, even meddling in modern history. Did extraterrestrials spark the pyramids or crash land in the desert? It's a mind-bending blend of sci-fi and conspiracy that keeps you guessing. So these dinosaur bones were found in southern Arizona. And they got some markings on them. Possible proof that aliens were controlling dinosaurs back in the day. Seems logical. They don't look like real bones, no. These don't look real either. These have markings. Every corner is packed with surprises. You'll see alien scouts, dino battles, and even a limousine supposedly driven by an alien chauffeur for Winston Churchill. Wow, this museum is giant, guys. Essentially, it's taking you through a what-if scenario. True or not, the story is so creative, it feels like stepping into a Hollywood movie. And then, the main event. The thing itself. Resting in a shadowy cavern, is it an alien relic, a desert discovery, something else entirely? Turn your screens off now if you don't want to know what the thing is. This is looking a little bit like paper mache, but them feet are real straight. All right, guys, well, that was the thing. You do have to pay to get into it, though, $5 a person. But it was actually a really big museum, a lot bigger than what I was expecting. So really cool little roadside attraction. I think a lot of it was paper mache, and they did a really, really good job with it. But comment down below if you guys believe in aliens and other extraterrestrial things. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We are gonna make our way over to Tombstone. All right, so from the thing, Tombstone is about 45 minutes away, so let's get rolling. Made it to Tombstone. Welcome to Tombstone, Arizona, the town too tough to die. Born in a dusty desert gulch, this Wild West town exploded from a silver strike into one of America's most infamous towns. Founded in 1879 by prospector Ed Shefflin, in its heyday, Tombstone's silver mines churned out so much cash, $85 million in today's money, that it was one of the richest towns in the West by 1881. They called it the Queen of the Boomtowns. Saloon had gambling galore. Miners blew fortunes on poker, whiskey, and women. Like most Wild West towns, born out of the quest to get rich quick, the good times didn't last. By the late 1880s, mine floods and falling silver prices gutted the town. By the 1800s, Tombstone was merely a ghost town, its population down to under 700, but its spirit hung on, and in the 1930s, tourists started trickling in, lured by tales of gunfights and ghosts. Today, Tombstone thrives as a living time capsule. Walk Allen Street where reenactments bring 1881 to life, tour the OK Corral, explore the haunted Birdcage Theater, or dig into history at the Tombstone Courthouse. Little cantina in here. The last show today is at 3 p.m., so we're gonna come back for it. Want a beer, babe? Let's do it. So we got tickets to the gun show at 3, and it's $8 a person. There are actually a few different gun shows in Tombstone, which I didn't realize until after we left, but if we had to do it again, we'd definitely go to the OK Corral. If you've watched Tombstone, you know what fight I'm talking about. There is a ton of stuff to see and do in Tombstone, from visiting the shops, checking out the restaurants, saloons, and gunfights. We loved exploring the area, and we'll definitely be back.
Now the only way you're getting out of this town is over my dead body? What? Who wrote this show? Over here.
All right, guys. Well, that was the show. It was $10 a person, and the show was actually really good. They were really funny. About 40 minutes, and dogs are allowed in the show, but we ended up putting Rio back in the truck because she doesn't really like gun sounds. So, but overall, really good show. We're gonna go look for some dinner. It's past the afternoon, so we're gonna go find some food.
$10 today.
I know, it's too much.
Otherwise, our self-guided tours are 6 feet back in the back. You can walk on the sort of again. In the 1880s, you could have seen all the way from the front door to Smallman, the Chimay shape, or the Hoochie Coochie. That portrait's been hanging for a cage well over 100 years. And if you look closely, you might notice she has a second belly button. That bottom one is a bullet hole, one of 6 in her canvas. And she has a knife slash nurse.
All right, guys, well, that was Tombstone. Really cool little town. Everyone was all dressed up, and the show was really great. We had a good burger over at Annie's Saloon, or Big Nose Kate's Saloon. They had some live music. It was great. Service was awesome. Everyone was super friendly. It was a good time. So we are going to be dispersed camping outside of Tombstone. Our campsite's about 30 minutes away, so let's get going. All right, guys, camp for the night. Look at these views. It's gorgeous out here. Super peaceful, quiet. This is about like 30 minutes outside of Tucson, so really nice area on some Forest Service road. Pretty decent spots. Really cool though. I cannot get over this mountain range. Let's get camp set up before the sun sets. I gotta get a new tailgate assist because the other one broke on me. They do allow fires, but we didn't bring any firewood, so we're just gonna be using our propane fire pit. I wasn't sure about the fire ban, so I just didn't bring wood. Good girl. All right, guys, well, we got camp all set up. We are hanging out, watching the sunset. We're just gonna be chilling, relaxing. Pretty tired. We woke up pretty early this morning. And for dinner tonight, we're using some leftovers from the other night. We made some jambalaya, so I'm actually gonna be making some jambalaya burritos. Kind of like, you know how we have like rice and bean burritos? I just feel like this jambalaya would be really, really good inside of a burrito. So we're gonna do that. Sun has just come down off the mountain and we are in golden hour. This is a really cool spot though to camp, so if you guys are interested, I will leave coordinates to this particular spot down below. There's a lot of trees. I think we're in a little bit higher up in elevation, so it will be a little bit colder, but overall, I think we should be pretty cozy. It should be a pretty quiet, chill night. Tucson was a lot of fun though. Everyone was all dressed up, you know, in the part, playing the part. Cool to see. It was like stepping back into the Wild West. Tombstone, not Tucson. All right, guys, for our drink tonight, we are trying out this Arizona hard tea, this Mucho Mango. I like Arizona tea. It does have a lot of sugar, but I feel like this would be really good. So let's try this out. Cheers, y'all. Oh yeah, that is super good. 5%. Premium spiked beverage, but really good flavor. Wow. Give me that ball. Give me that ball. Good girl. Good girl. Let's go see what Carly's doing. She's getting the bed ready up here.
Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Who's hungry? Who's hungry? Last bit of sunlight.
Grill. Up. Wait. Wave. Good girl. Sit pretty. Yes, good girl. Down. Up. Down. Good girl. Good dog. Bang! 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 Okay, good girl. Alright guys, we are gonna make some dinner. I'm gonna be reusing some leftovers, reinvigorating them. You know what also sounds good is like an apple. I might have me an apple. But I'm gonna put some cheese on this as well. I got some sriracha. Fire roasted. Ooh, that'll be good. Reusing some of the jambalaya from yesterday. We're gonna assemble a little burrito out of these. Layering up some cheese first here, and then we're gonna throw the jambalaya directly on top. And I'm hoping to kind of like even out the sausages as I'm putting them on here. This is gonna be so good. Of course, we gotta throw some more cheese on top. Let's get this grill warmed up. Let's wrap this burrito. I am gonna throw a little bit of sauce on here, so some fire roasted garlic and habanero, just a couple drops. All right, got this burrito wrapped up. Spray this down. All right, so using leftovers from last night, threw on some Mexican cheese on a low-carb tortilla that we also used the other day for St. Patrick's Day. Jambalaya reincarnated. We got a jambalaya burrito. Oh yeah. Quick little taste test. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. Nice and warm. Perfect on this cooler night. Mm. Who's got crazy ears? So we're just hanging out. It's about 8 o'clock, so we might go to bed here soon. We're hearing the coyotes. It's really dark outside, so we're just chilling right now, and it's a little bit cold, so we're just hanging out inside. Rio's chilling. We're in like cabana. I don't even know what to call this mode. I just want to call it like the bunkhouse or something, because like, so I'm standing here chilling. Carly's sitting on that side. We've been snacking on some apples. Yes. Supposedly it feels like 32. I was just outside, but it didn't feel like that. Feels like 32 degrees out here. The stars are going to be really bright out, though. It's so dark outside.
It's not fair. I didn't even have all my cards done yet.
Well, the condensation has won. Fake. Good morning, guys. Slept in. Probably dropped down to like 30 degrees last night. got a little bit cold. The condensation has won in the tent. The carpet did not help at all with any of the condensation problems. Maybe a little bit. It's drying out a lot faster, that's for sure. Up there, we haven't had to wipe anything down. We just have the windows open and we're letting it air out with the sun. But our camp spot last night was super quiet. Really, really nice. These mountains in the background, gorgeous. So the agenda today is we are actually driving through Tombstone again to get to Bisbee, but we're going to be spending the next 2 days out in Bisbee, Arizona. So we're going to make our way there today, hang out, and then we got a couple shows out there that we're going to be checking out tomorrow, or a show at least. Yesterday was a lot of fun. A lot of things on the itinerary. I feel like we had a big history lesson between going to the Kartchner Caverns and then heading out to the thing and then going over to Tombstone and then watching that gun shootout show. But everything, a lot of fun. We just jam-packed the day yesterday. So we're gonna take it easy this morning, have a slow morning, hang out, relax, have some breakfast, have some coffee. So let's make that happen. You haven't seen them our entire trip. So at the KOA, there were a couple fruit trees. We're gonna try one of these grapefruits out. Carly just washed and peeled it up. I can't believe how many fruit trees that KOA had. I'm not a big fan of grapefruit, but here we go. Oh wow, it's actually really good. It's like not too bitter. It's you don't even need like, it's pretty good. We had grapefruit just recently, like, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago. And that grapefruit was so bitter that like we couldn't even eat it. This one's actually not bad at all. Wow. Coming from a KOA in Tucson, grown in the campground. Campground grown. Oh, Rio, do you want grapefruit? All right, guys, let's get breakfast rolling. For breakfast this morning, we're going to be making some corned beef and egg hash using the corned beef from the other day that we got for St. Patrick's Day. Here it is. Yeah, I might as well just saute the rest of this, huh? Just gonna do it all. Saute it all. Because then I'll just cook all the corned beef with it. That way we don't have any leftovers. For breakfast, we're gonna saute up some of that corned beef. I'm gonna saute some onions with it, mix the corned beef up, and then we're gonna scramble up some eggs. But I'm also gonna make like kind of like some garlic fried rice with it. We got some minced garlic here, and we will top it off with some chives that we had from the other night. So just trying to clear out some leftovers though, and I'm sure we'll have some more leftovers after this because I don't know if we're gonna eat this whole thing of corned beef. pumped up the heat on this corned beef so we can get some of that moisture out and give the corned beef a little bit of a char. I'm gonna start making the garlic fried rice in this other pan here. Threw some oil down. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of water to this and then cover it just so it'll get warmed up, and then I'll add the garlic to it afterwards. Looking good. It's got a little bit of a crust on there, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Finishing up the rest of our chives that we had from the other day as well before they go bad. We're just going to use this as a garnish for the rice. Let's add the garlic in here. All right, guys, got the rice done. Let's scramble up some eggs. Everything is done, making our little bowls now. Corned beef and egg rice bowl. Oh yeah, that's good. Put a little bit of sriracha on there. All right, guys, breakfast was really good. We are packing up and making our way to Bisbee. We bought a geode over at Picacho Peak State Park, so we got this over there. Let's go break it open. It came with a little baggie so it doesn't go everywhere, because the first time we ever broke open a geode, it literally went everywhere. So be gentle. Did that open? We need like a, oh, let's use this plank over here. Maybe it's because that we're using a wooden, like a rubber mallet. I have the axe. Let me grab it. Oh, this is a fake geode. Oh gosh, that did not do anything either. This is a solid rock. Okay, there we go. The bag's just completely broken, but it's fine.
Wow. Shiny.
The bag did not last. Oh, here we go. Here's a good section.
Wow, it's not hollow.
Yeah, this is like a solid one. Nothing like washing your face in the morning. Well, last night we were a little bit scared to try this, just because it was dark and super quiet and a little spooky last night. So let's see if anything wants to talk to us today. Does anyone want to talk? Is there anyone else out here? Anyone want to talk to us? Nothing. All right, well, not much out here. That's good. Did you used to live out here back in the day? All right, well, there you have it. EMF readings at all of our campsites now. Oh, what a great campsite though. This is so cool. We would definitely come out here again to go do some camping. It's gorgeous, super quiet. It was a little bit cold, but we survived the night, so it's all good. Let's get out of here. Let's go to Bisbee. So we're actually in the Coronado National Forest. All right, guys, so we are passing by Tombstone on the way to Bisbee. So there was one thing we did not get to do yesterday, which was go to the bird cage. So we brought the EMF reader and we're gonna go check it out. Supposedly one of the most haunted buildings in Tombstone. The Birdcage Theater is one of America's most haunted spots due to its turbulent history filled with violence and death. This 1880s saloon theater ran non-stop with wild shows, high-stakes gambling, ladies of the night, and other activities resulting in numerous gunfights, murders, and suicide within its walls. It's got 140 bullet holes and rumors of over 26 ghosts. Visitors and staff have reported a range of paranormal activity, from seeing shadows or apparitions, hearing disembodied voices, and smelling scents of cigar smoke and whiskey. Most famous bullet remover. Alcohol burner used by Doc Hollidays. So a guy named Curly Bill was recognized when he got a haircut, and then he was killed by Wyatt Earp. And this is the chair. Wow. Oh, nothing. Wyatt Earp. Curly Bill. Alright, so these are some of the ladies of the night. Loda Crabtree. Lily Langdry. Oh, a little wine cellar back here. Anybody here gambling? It says both of these mirrors have been hung in the same place since 1881. Both of these. Party. Alright guys, well that was the Birdcage Theater. Really cool. So to enter into the Birdcage, it is $16 a person, and they do cash or card, but if you do card, it's a 3% on it. But overall, really cool spot. We would definitely do that again. But now we're gonna make our way over to Bisbee. So let's go. To Bisbee. Alright guys, made it to our Airbnb. This is a 120-year-old building. Alright. Very, very moody. Wow. I have no idea. Look at this. Super cool. So we're in like a Copper Queen, I guess, old building. And this place is 120 years old. And this is where we're spending the next 2 nights. We are taking a break from camp for a couple days. Carly's been a good sport. So we got to sprinkle some Airbnb in, you know, every so often. What's really cool about this spot though is that we are right in the middle of town, so we can just literally park right here, and we're just going to be walking around town for the rest of the time that we'll be in here. Found this place on Airbnb and it just looked so cool that we couldn't pass it up. Wow, all of these. And we are right in the middle of town here.
Twice. A handful of times in Mexico.
Good girl, Rio. Got her portable kennel out, but we are all moved in.
God, yes.
The decor and everything in here is so funny. They've definitely spent some time curating a lot of these random
Can I ask you a question?
photos and pictures.
Is that your foot?
A bunch of
Between my
books
legs?
and everything.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Old-timey stuff.
We're going to do this, aren't we?
We most definitely are gonna do this.
Old-looking fridge. Got a Keurig though. Microwave. Even like the bathroom plumbing and everything. Look at this. What was that? Like, look at, even up to like the toilet paper holder.
I love that. That's
We also got a nice little seating area. Right in the middle of downtown. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna walk around Bisbee. Let's go. Bisbee, Arizona is known for its rich copper mining history, its stunning natural beauty, and its transformation into a vibrant arts and culture community. Known as Southern Arizona's most colorful mining town, Bisbee has a unique blend of history, eclectic shops, bars, restaurants, boasting a mild climate at 5,300 feet in elevation, so it's a cooler escape from Arizona's desert heat. Its small town feel, creative energy, and stunning desert scenery make Bisbee a hidden gem for travelers seeking something offbeat. Let's see what's in here. Just a bunch of miners and it and a baby hanging upside down. That's cool. These fries are giant. Good morning, guys. Day 6 of the road trip is today, and we are headed over to Copper Queen Mine for a mining tour. Let's go. The doggo will be staying here in her kennel while we head out.
The chocolate pecan tart and the bourbon pecan? Yes, and
150 feet. Take a right on North Dart Road.
Alright guys, stood in line over at Jackie's Patisserie. They didn't open till 11 and our tour for the Copper Queen Mine is at 11:30. So we got this, we got a morning bun, which is essentially a croissant cinnamon roll. And we also got a patisserie item, and we got a ham and cheese croissant. So this is like a pistachio raspberry patisserie, and it's super good. Tart. These horses all the way down here. It's crazy. Let's do this tour, y'all. Got a little light. One of the top things to do in Bisbee, Arizona is to do a tour at the Copper Queen Mine. Established in 1877, it was one of the richest copper mines in Arizona, helping put Bisbee on the map during the mining boom, making Bisbee one of the largest cities between St. Louis and San Francisco. The mine tapped into a massive ore body with over 2,000 miles of underground tunnels, some descending 2,800 feet down. During this 1-hour tour, we descend 1,500 feet via mine train, checking out original equipment, ore veins, and hear stories of what it was like to be a miner back in the day. It's a raw, immersive glimpse into the grit and ingenuity of Old West's mining era.
Yeah.
What's going to happen here is this very first one is going to go off 6-7 minutes later. 25 seconds after that, all of these have gone off. Now, when that one goes off with the help of these relievers, when that explodes in the back out there, everything is going to be coming forward like a shotgun.
All right, guys. Well, that was the Copper Queen Mine tour. Really cool. We love that you could drive out there, or I guess ride out with the trolley into the mine, which is definitely unique, but really good tour. It only lasts about an hour, and I think it was about $16 to book, but definitely make the reservations online because they were completely sold out today. And we made our reservations yesterday, so keep that in mind.
After the mine tour, we walked around Bisbee and checked out a bunch of different shops and antique stores before grabbing lunch at Banshee Pizza, which was really good. We ended the night at the Seance Room, which is a 1-hour theatrical seance show that explores Bisbee's haunted history with parlor tricks and ghostly encounters, at least according to their website.
In Gilbert, Arizona, do you have a favorite bar or restaurant? You watch Ethan. You are going to get this in there. Hand out flat. Good job. Flat. Perfect. Push your hand tight. Watch Ethan. It's all in the fist bump. Did you feel it? Open your hands. Well, in regards to this half of the table, excellent job. Clearly you're into it.
Yeah.
After the Seance Room, we went to the smallest bar in Bisbee called Room 4 Bar, Arizona's oldest and smallest bars, and ended the night watching local live music outdoors.
We are getting packed up and ready to go early this morning. We have a long drive day back home. We made the executive decision to not camp an extra night. I'm having an issue with the Jackery 1000 Plus where it's not fully charging from the battery as we're driving for some reason. It's like, I don't know, just for some reason the 12 volt is just not charging it very well. So we're out of battery. With the fridge, we need a battery charge, and I didn't bring the AC plug for it so I could just, take the battery into the house and charge it real quick. But it's all right. It's Friday today, so that gives us the full day tomorrow to kind of recoup and get ready for the following week. So we do have one more thing that we want to do in Bisbee, actually 2 more things. We're going to go check out the Bisbee Breakfast Club, which is highly recommended for a breakfast place in town. And we're also going to check out the, I think it's called Lowell Street, where they have a bunch of like classic cars and the town still looks like its past self. So we're gonna go check that out today. And overall, this Airbnb has been pretty cool. If you guys are interested in checking this Airbnb out, I'll leave a link to them down below. To Bisbee Breakfast Club. Perfect. This is actually Erie Street. Down for some chicken fried steak. Alright guys, got the burrito and Carly got the chicken fried steak. This is so much food, but we're gonna be taking this to go. It's gonna be our fuel for the next 8 hours while we drive home. gosh. The smothered sauce on this burrito is so good.
Chicken fried steak. Whoa, that gravy is super good. It's like perfectly crispy chicken fried steak. Delicious. Erie Street is most of what is left of Lowell, Arizona, a mining town incorporated into Bisbee in the early 1900s. A combination of public and private entities helped maintain the street and preserve the historical character and vintage appeal. All right, guys, well, breakfast was really good. Definitely what we needed after last night's debauchery. We're walking around Erie Street now, and they got a bunch of like these old cars. All the buildings are from yesteryear. All right, guys, well, that is Erie Street. It's just one strip of the street that these cars are being maintained out here, and got an old gas station. It's really cool little area. But that concludes our 7-day road trip through southern Arizona, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think this is going to be a multi-part series, but everything that we've done, any of the recipes that we've made throughout these videos, I'll leave a link to those down below. And if you guys have any questions, would you guys be interested in doing a trip like this? Let me know in the comments down below. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.